Hey, Staunton Church of the Brethren, this is Pastor Tim Hollenberg-Duffey, one of your speakers coming up at your renewal weekend after Easter, along with my wife Audrey Hollenberg-Duffey. We pastor the Hagerstown Church of the Brethren up in Maryland, and Eric Landrum from Lidditz and one of your own will be joining us too. We're looking forward to that weekend and sharing with you some of our thoughts about what it means to approach a world in transition and a church that's on the cusp of change, and to give you a little visual for what this might look like or be like. I'm standing here with the Antietam Dunker Church. Maybe some of you Civil War buffs down in the valley know something about this place. I'm standing on the battlefield here at Antietam, the location of the bloodiest battle during the whole Civil War. And right here on this property there is this church, a symbol of peace, a symbol of Christ amid blood and chaos and war. And it strikes me as odd that these people would be here witnessing to their God, to our Lord, in such a time as that. But you look at this place and it doesn't look like anything at all that we might worship in today. And I doubt any of you sitting out there think of this place when you think of your place of worship. Inside here there are hard wooden benches. There's a furnace right in the middle of the room. You can see the chimney on the top of the meeting house, and there was no musical instruments in here. We worship in this church once a year, and we do it in a similar way to the way the brethren would have done it back then. It reminds me that change is inevitable. We don't think of this as church anymore. They would have. But change comes naturally. It comes with the changing of times and circumstances and people that lead, and sometimes we don't even recognize change when it's upon us, but sometimes we do. Phyllis Tickle, who's a Christian author, says that about every 500 years a major change comes to the church. And she wonders if we're upon a major change in the church right now. She says, some 500 years ago, Martin Luther challenged the norms of the church, and it brought about the Protestant Reformation. And with it, the radical Reformation that we're a part of. And did they know at the time that such a radical change was going to happen? I doubt it. So are we entering into that time now, is my question, and what side of history are we going to be on? Are we going to be on the side that confronts the change and tries to find the key and crucial components of what is still gospel and what is still true for the church and whatever is to come? Or will we resist? And will we become a symbol of times gone by? Will we be forgotten along with our ways? I hope that we're a part of the sliver of Christ Church that continues into a whole new generation that speaks to a whole new world. But let's get together in a few weeks and let's talk about it and see where you come out. We'll see you then.